getting some late night ops in, plugging a few holes. Been sitting here for about 8 hours. I'm tired and I want to go to bed, but as soon as you leave, they bring drugs. Criminals come through, pedophiles come through. Why can't Border Patrol be here? Why do they have to make it so easy for drugs and pedophiles and terrorists and evil people to come through these holes in the wall in the dead of night? There's nobody out here. I'm it, and I'm frustrated. I've been spending all day watching, paying attention, going up and down the road, every hole, plugging every hole. Samaritans came by and gave water to the cartel. I've told the Samaritans, I said, you're not helping anybody. The cartel depends on your water. And they own these people. They abuse these people. Now, my preference would be that women and children would come through, like we saw earlier, and people get helped that are living under the cartel abuse. But this is the dead of night, and they just sit there and they wait, and eventually you get tired and you go to bed, and the drugs come through, and the criminals come through dressed in their fatigues, and they've got their camo, whatever. They got kids with them. I hate this because I've spent all day and into the night, and I would feel responsible if I missed anything. For a trafficked child, for fentanyl coming through, and somebody listening to this, their child getting a hold of that fentanyl and it killing them. If we had more people here paying attention, then it wouldn't happen here. We'd take this area back from the cartel, and they can't have it anymore. Sadly, our government is not going to do anything. They're going to tie Border Patrol's hands and red tape them. Now, I know because 24 immigrants came through earlier that the cartel did that on purpose to keep Border Patrol busy so they could do their drugs and their criminal activity while Border Patrol's busy, because we don't have a lot of Border Patrol. In fact, we're going to have less once this vaccination thing goes through. If people have that right to choose, but losing your job over it. Our borders are already overrun, right? We, the people, have to come down here and stand up and protect our country. The government's not going to do it. They'll promise to do it. They send down, oh, we've got Border Patrol, we've got the National Guard, oh, we've got security. They tie their hands. They're not allowed to do anything. The National Guard is sit down here and twiddle their thumbs. They're not allowed to do anything. But the government says, oh, well, they're down there. I've been down here for weeks, and I was down here in June, and I've seen what goes on. And if we're not coming down and doing what I'm doing, then it's coming up to your neighborhood. We got to take our country back. I want to see sex trafficking stop, and I want to see any child that is being trafficked, any woman. Just like I says, 90% of the women and children that come through this have been raped. That's 9 out of 10 human beings being abused and raped. Their children being taken from them. Organ harvesting. And then these drugs, this fentanyl. This is killing us. It's killing our kids. It's killing our family and our friends. It looks like a Percocet. It looks like an oxycodone. And that's the pill form. The powder form is intense. A little bit of that will kill you. People are getting bad batches of cocaine now, that there's fentanyl in it. So I'm going to get tired here pretty soon, and I'm going to need to go to bed. I have been here since I've been working the wall all day. I've been sitting in this position since about 3 this afternoon. It's going, what is it, about 11:30 right now at night. I'm gonna stay as long as I can. I'm gonna try to go back and get a little bit of sleep. We had a drug drop this morning at 5, so we got to be up early at this wall. I'm going to continue to fight. I don't need sleep. I wish I got paid for this. I'm at some point going to have to go back to my hometown and work and get my bills caught up so I can come back down here again. But this is how important this is to me. I got children and I got grandchildren, and this isn't the world I want them growing up in. I don't want. I was down about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. I was picking up garbage down on the other end of the wall, and not too far behind me, 300 men in camo came through. 300 in the middle of the day. Criminals, criminals. Helicopters were coming. We don't have enough. There was one helicopter. Um, Border Patrol did their best to capture them. Even Lewis went out there and tried to deter some of them back into Mexico. Um, if we have people here, this doesn't happen. We take this county back. Every place needs it taken back. We can create enough chaos with the cartel not knowing what's going on that they can't get any of their work done. We the people, you got to do this. This isn't the easy life we had 20 years ago where you work and hit the bar afterwards, have a few beers, and then go home. Dinner's made, the kids are off school, enjoy your evening, watch movies, whatever. We're losing that. We're losing that. People are losing their jobs because they're making health decisions that our government doesn't agree with. And we're losing here. The drugs coming in, the child sex trafficking. Do you think they don't come after your kids and kidnap them and bring them to the other side? Do you not think that though people up here may want little brown babies, that down there they don't want little white babies? I don't. It's both ways. The media is not covering kidnappings. We've got millions of kids missing as of the last few years. Millions of kids gone. Nobody knows where they went. Not covered on the media. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. It's been a long day. And I pray, Lord, I am scared for my country. I'm scared for my children. I'm scared for my children's children that we're losing everything. We're losing our freedoms, our rights, and our liberties, and it's becoming violent and unsafe in our country. We need hearts of gold, God. We need to love our neighbor, and I do want to see innocent people come through here. Most of these rapes and abuse wouldn't happen if we didn't have people pouring over the border and the cartel taking advantage of that, God. So that has to stop. We have to have rules and regulations at our borders for the protection of everyone. You have Mexican babies, Guatemalan babies, Nicaraguan babies, all these children being stolen from their families so they can use them to come up here, and then they're being put right into sex trafficking and